just like each other.
Yeah. Here it is. It's a little remix.
Okay.
Chopped and screwed.
Welcome one, welcome all to the Multicultural Misfits podcast. This is your host, Audio AB. At the helm of the table, I'll have my executive producer and co-host.
Jordan.
Next to him, I have my wonderful co-host.
Oomer.
Guys, so I was reading this this article about basically because I've been curious about China recently. I've been trying to see what they've been up to.
Mm-hmm. Nothing
Right.
good.
Right? Never anything good.
It's never anything good.
So like, there's this common practice over there. It's called 996. Right.
Yes, bro.
And so I have to. I wrote it down because it was hard for me to remember. But so they have a work culture of 996. So in the U.S., it's 8 to 5. Right. That's the work culture. 8 to 5, 5 days a week. You work 40 hours. Right. That's the U.S. work culture. China is 996. 996 is you work 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week, and then Sunday you get off.
Yeah.
Oh my
China's
god.
on some fuck shit
Isn't
right now.
that crazy?
China's on some terrible
How do these
shit.
people not get fucking like? How do they not like drive themselves insane working that much?
Holy shit.
They also
dude.
made it's like another law about how much time your kid can spend playing video games.
I was about to
Oh
bring
yeah,
that up.
dude.
it is-
Before 18, yeah, they
it's-
can't play at all. I don't think, right?
So basically,
It's insane.
here's the law: kids under 18 cannot play video games Monday through Thursday at all.
Yeah.
Right? But they can play Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but only for 1 hour between 8 to 9 p.m.
That
Oh
is
my
crazy.
So
God.
it's basically a ban on video games because if you can only play 3 hours a week, that's nothing. Like for these kids who play like 10 hours a day, 3 hours a week is like nothing at all.
It's
also
crazy.
like 3 hours a week. Maybe sound like a long time, but between 2 days, an hour and a half per day for a child
it's
to play
not that
video
much.
games.
1 hour a day.
1 hour a day. That's
That's nothing.
That's
bro.
nothing.
oh,
That's
you're
like-
talking about Friday, Saturday, Sunday they can play.
Yeah,
Okay,
1
an hour
hour.
a day. That's garbage.
You're playing what 2 matches? And
Yeah.
then you're like, I gotta
That's
go.
it.
We gotta go. I gotta
Dude,
go,
as a
guys.
kid, that's what you do. Like,
I spent many Sundays playing video games from sun up to sundown.
that's awful.
And look at me.
ridiculous,
I'm a
man.
decent human being.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm a decent guy. Yeah.
I don't beat off at malls. I'm okay.
I got a car.
I got a car.
I think like the purpose of it is to get them to like study more and like be more like like a studious and shit. But just because these kids aren't gonna be playing video games doesn't mean they're gonna be studying more.
They're probably going to try to be figuring out ways to play video games.
or find other shit to do.
Yeah, get a VPN or
Like
something.
go. I think even with the VPN, so because
it doesn't help.
There's no way around this.
because then you can't log into your account, which is all the fun of video games. You need your account.
And
true.
the way the game, they're
It's
going to
true.
change the way that games are they're coded now, so they can keep track of how long you're playing the game.
Yeah,
Dude, that's awful.
everything's via like a logon. So how, like in the US, you have like Xbox Live and PSN, and you log on. So basically, in China, if you were to log on in the hours you're not supposed to be playing as a kid, if you log on, you're under 18, and you log on, it would find your parents pretty much like immediately. Like it would tell the government, and they would find your parents.
It was snitch.
And
Kill
yeah,
'em.
kill them.
Kill 'em.
I think it would just find the shit out of them to the point where it's like you have to stop.
Oh, my God.
That's so sad, man.
Yeah, they're the most surveilled country in the world, and also a huge one. Did I ever tell you that statistic? The whole like tourist area thing. Basically, there's
No.
like zones where like tourists are. It's okay for them to be in,
Uh-huh.
but if there's certain tourists that don't look like Chinese people, like the surveillance tech can like kind of read your face and tell like if you're a black person, if you're not Chinese, if you're like whatever the fuck else, Hispanic or whatever. You got a beard and shit.
Yeah.
It'll keep a track of you. And if you're going to certain areas that they deem like sketchy, they'll keep an eye on you.
That is fucking.
They'll keep like a close eye on you, basically.
Bro, I don't need to go to China ever.
I don't need to go to China either.
I completely
I'm also
agree.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the Taliban just announced that China's going to be like one of
Yeah,
their chief
it's
suppliers
like
for.
their ally.
Yeah. What the fuck? And China has like a good like gateway into like Pakistan, India,
Yeah.
all those places. They're slowly trying to like move into that. They're trying to colonize like the northern part of the Middle East.
Because you think about, or a big problem with China in terms of like their development is they don't have any natural resources, right? And
Who
land
does
is,
though?
their land is kind of shit. Yeah, the Middle East,
Yeah.
right? The Middle East has a ton of natural
If
resources.
they got anything.
Yeah.
They got natural resources.
Exactly.
And they're so weak they can't put up a fight at all.
Exactly. So China just expands, and like what they're doing is they're taking over economically. I think I talked about this before on the podcast. Is they give loans to these like countries, these forlorn countries,
Mm-hmm.
and when they can't pay the loan, they just default on it, and they just take the property that the loan was for, and
Yeah.
then China owns it.
Set them up for failure. They give them a big loan that they know these guys are never
never
going to be
gonna
able
pay the
to.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not going to
exactly.
succeed. They're not going to be able to afford this.
That's fucking sad.
So
man.
eventually, I'll get it back.
Yeah, that way. That's how China. They're doing it right now a lot in Africa. So they're
Yeah.
trying to gain a lot of control and like
In, like South Africa, right?
Yeah, like a lot of different parts of South Africa. I think like Ethiopia, a few other African countries. I don't remember the names specifically, but I saw a YouTube video on it, and the guy was explaining in depth like what they're doing. They're building trains out there, unnecessary trains because people out there, they don't really travel that far.
No, they just stay in their own hood.
Exactly. So like, who are the trains for? They're for the fucking Chinese who are going to be taking over within like 10 years.
It's crazy stuff, man. The Chinese are coming. They're coming.
They're coming.
And they're coming hard with their little wieners. I'm pretty sure China, on average, has the smallest dick size per country. I'm dead serious.
I think that's an actual stat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's China.
And I think the men that is slinging, they live in Brazil. I think that's the
In Brazil, and I think in like Ghana or something. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
swear to God, I think the
somewhere in Africa.
average, no joke. I forgot what African country it is, but it's an African country. No joke. The average is, I think, high 6s, low 7s.
Dude,
good for them.
high 6s. Do you know there's fucking countries?
It's a solid
I know,
beat.
there's cities in China where the men outnumber the women like 30-1.
Oh God.
So like,
That's
there's way more. There's a problem with not enough because they had the one child thing, and people didn't want daughters because the daughter can't pass on the name. So they would either abort the daughters or they'd kill them, right, or give them away or some shit.
That's
so
sick.
people wanted to have a lot of boys. So now there's way too many men and not enough women, and they don't know what to do because there's not enough women. They can't They can't reproduce effectively, so now they want people to have more kids.
And it's a whole generation of like, there's a big old gap of like working class, you know?
Yeah.
Like when these people retire, someone's gonna have to take their places.
Yeah.
So it's gonna
That
be either
too.
some dumbass young people, like super young people, or I guess a few people that were born in those years. They're gonna get paid out the ass to do a lot of work.
Can you imagine being in like a classroom and you're like the only girl around like 25 guys?
Every guy's just trying to hit on you.
Every
Dude,
guy,
yeah.
every period. It's all hell. It sucks.
That's probably why they sent him to college over here. You know what I mean? Like,
They fucking escape.
Get the girl out of
get the,
here.
get the
Get
girl
her
out of here.
please.
Let her live a normal life.
Go
in the
marry a
US.
white guy.
Yeah.
Get it out of here, please.
Seriously, that must be
Sheesh, man.
crazy. Like, imagine like like Gio just said, a classroom, fucking 35 guys, one girl.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
They're probably all just looking at her.
I knew they were outnumbered, but in like certain players, I didn't know it was 30 to
certain,
1.
Certain
Yeah.
cities there, it's like 31.
That is insane.
Because you think about it, like the
terrible
country is what,
ratio.
1 point something billion people.
Yeah.
So they have cities that are like millions and millions of people living.
Yeah, and those are considered small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Compared to like here, where we only have a few big cities.
Jesus.
That shit's scary, man.
It makes you wonder, though. It makes you wonder, like, are they going to be able to keep this up? I mean, because the Chinese, because the thing about America is another thing is like the Chinese stuck to their like, we don't give a fuck guns. Like, we
Yeah.
care about the Chinese. America was like, we started slowing down. And we were like, okay, fine. We'll start caring about other people. And like, maybe, like, we have like new people that are born, like younger people that don't agree with this type of shit.
Yeah.
In China, everyone's kind of like, it's all about China. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a collectivist culture.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure there's like a group of Chinese young people that don't agree with this type of shit. But I
There's
think,
probably a lot of them. You know?
yeah, I think a majority, though,
But they have no
they're
power.
just like, yeah, they have no
I
power.
think-
They're just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna succumb to this.
Yeah, I feel like a majority actually don't agree with this shit. But at the same time, they're like, you know what? We're not powerful enough to do anything.
Yeah.
So let's just keep the status quo so we don't fucking have parents who disappear or fucking.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So,
bro, yeah.
so they're
China breaks them down, dude. It's
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I guess I love China.
yeah, that's probably exactly what it's like. They're like, okay, let me just not like rock the boat because I don't want my fucking grandpa to disappear.
Good God.
I also
dude.
feel that thing of like when you're getting older, like your views on shit change.
Yeah, you stop caring about changing the world.
To be
Yeah.
honest, bro, sometimes I'm like, hey, why don't we pay a little bit more attention over here? What's going on over here?
Yeah,
My streets are still bumpy.
for real.
I live in a great nation in a good county. My road should not be having potholes.
Nah, but the funny thing is, everything America does, even if it looks like it's for someone else, it's for us.
It's for us.
It's
Oh,
for
yeah,
us.
for us.
always.
in the
We're
end.
just weakening them so we can come in later.
Exactly.
Or we're just like pretending to help them, and slowly we're just like taking out some resources.
Or
You
when
mind
they
if I
lose-
take some of this? We're helping you out. We're giving you guns.
Installing a new government, but
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
but via like some kind of assassination or some
Yeah,
shit.
man.
It's all the same shit, man.
It's all the same shit.
We just take the shit, and then when it's like, we could help you, but you're not worth that much. Let's just go home.
yeah,
We're done.
Speaking of not being worth that much, I want to talk about the Drake album.
Wow,
So-
that was
so-
one hell of a
All right,
segue.
all right,
Damn.
so Certified Lover Boy, Drake's most recent album.
Slap that boy in the face.
Let's start with the cover art. All right, the cover art is like a bunch of. It's like the little pregnant
Pregnant
emoji, and the shirt is just a different color, but it's just a bunch of little pregnant woman emojis.
And they're all like Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
absolutely terrible.
He paid. You guys know who Damien Hirst is?
no.
He's the highest paid artist on earth. Right?
No
Drake better
fucking
not tell
way.
me he paid him to do
Drake
that.
paid this guy millions of dollars to do it.
You could do that shit on Snapchat, dude.
I'm saying.
You could do that shit. That's crazy.
And this guy did it. This guy turned it in, and Drake used that as album cover.
a kid in high school could put that together.
That is
All you gotta know is a little bit how
ridiculous?
to fucking change the colors.
The highest paid artist in the world, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'll do it for you, Drake," and charged him millions for that shitty.
Was there an
ass
estimate of how
cover.
much?
No, it hasn't come out.
You know
I
what's
hope
crazy?
it does.
What if that's like the joke file he sent Drake? He's like, oh shit, I didn't mean to send that file. Drake was
like,
like,
oh,
nah,
shit.
I actually like this.
He's like,
I
what you
think
think about
should
this?
do more of that.
It's so strange. Like if you have Spotify, the little emojis move while you're playing this. It's
Ew.
weird,
Dude,
right?
they like blinking shit, right?
Yeah, they blink and they rub their little tummies
Oh.
and
That is gross.
I don't like that
strange.
at all.
That man is, bro. Drake is nasty. Like
He is nasty.
I feel like people are letting him slide a lot, bro. Drake is a sick man.
He does a lot of questionable shit.
A lot. And he
Yeah.
he says a lot of questionable things.
He does. Like, all right, so
yes,
The whole Millie Bobby
this
Brown.
was that too, but this was a setup for the fucking line. Abby, you better say that shit.
Oh, the
wait,
model
what,
girl?
Wait, what was the line? I don't remember. What was the exact
she
line?
said she's lesbian. I'm like, me too.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's such a bad line.
That doesn't even make sense.
That's
in
like
any world.
that's like an 8th grade joke. I was telling some other people about it. I was like, and the funny thing is, like, I know that wasn't a ghost written track. Like, I
No, he
know
said
Drake wrote that. Like, he is the one who's like, he's like,
said
I'm gonna
that.
come up with that.
You could tell.
Yeah, you could tell.
I always wonder, like, what's it like in the studio when Drake says shit like that? Like, does his homeboys like, yeah, that shit.
I bet
Oh,
you
it's gotta be all
it's
yes
hype
men.
It's all yes man. There's
I'm
nobody.
lesbian too, nigga.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Yeah.
saying all these guys like
Drake,
Kanye-
that's hard, man. That's hard, man.
That's probably what they all have. Kanye too. There's a bunch of yes men around.
Oh,
them.
yeah.
No
Yeah.
one who's actually like, oh, hold up, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you saying that? This sounds
That doesn't
crazy.
even make sense. That's like saying every girl is gay. That's not what it means.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But like,
Fucking dumb.
so on to the album now, dude. First of all, I think it was too long, and it sounded just like fucking Scorpion.
Yeah.
Like it didn't sound any different, right?
Scorpion's the
one.
one with his dad in it on the cover?
No. Scorpion is the most recent. He's on the cover.
Scorpion, yeah, it's like in black and white.
Yeah, and he's on the cover. It had
one with his dad-
Sandra's Rose.
Oh, yes.
The dad's one is More Life.
Yeah,
Sandra's Rose was a good song, though.
yeah.
And
That was
so
a good
was
song.
Survival.
I mean,
Those are the only two.
See, that's the problem. There's good songs on this album too, but like the album as a whole, it's way too long, and
I have
it's
a very okay. I haven't really thought this theory out, but it just popped in my head right now.
what?
So Drake, I don't know if Drake did it, but I know Kanye did it. He started the whole short album, the really, really short album
The
thing.
7-song shit.
Yeah. And I think that was because he was trying to he wanted to make it long enough for like the Grammy to accept
Yeah,
or
like
whatever.
the minimum, right?
But now I know with streaming, if the songs and the album is long, you get more money off of how long somebody listens to it and like how many songs. Because I
I've
know
heard
the
that.
Migos did that with Culture 3, and Culture 3 was like an hour and 30 minutes long, just like all this other shit is. So now I'm just thinking, bro, they're just playing a streaming game where it's just like they're going to put all the records they can and let you decide what you like, and then at the show they're going to play what you like.
So they just
And
throw in a
that's
bunch of filler, and they're just like, maybe they'll like this, maybe they won't.
Because I don't think they're doing it for the album anymore. I think they're doing it for like the tour. Like I think they're making albums just to tour now.
That makes sense because like listening to Certified Lover Boy and listening to Donda, they're not cohesive in terms of like
No.
the albums don't flow. Like there'll be songs that are like really like dark and hard hitting, and then it'll
Yeah.
be like a really like light bubbly song after that, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like this doesn't like it seems like there's no like cohesive kind of theme or something like that to it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting out of a lot of them.
And also them as artists, like, well, Kanye, he can put an album together and like sequence it right. Drake can't sequence shit. Drake has never
No.
been able to sequence an album since I've heard him the first time.
Drake,
I think
Take Care is the only one.
Take
That's
Care
the
is
only one,
sequence
though.
good. Take Care is
Like,
sequence
but,
pretty
it's
well.
a good album, but it's not like if you play it song by song by song, it doesn't like flow. At least not to me. It
I
never
guess
really,
not,
like,
yeah.
flowed.
Not when like people like Kendrick are doing it, but
Yeah,
it's
not
like
like
it's
a
like
Kendrick,
super
yeah.
like
Not
blatant,
like
you
that.
know.
But to me, Drake is like, it's my issue with Drake. I was telling you this earlier. You said Drake is consistent. I say Drake has never changed.
Yeah.
He's been the same man he was since he was on Degrassi. He's rapped about the same shit. He's done the same in the same format, and I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear no 33-year-old man rapping like that.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I think I deserve love, but you don't give it to me. Like that type of shit. Like it's all
All the songs
It's
are
all
like
like that, dude.
And like recently, he's trying to like become more of like a fuck boy. He's trying to put that image out.
yeah.
So it's just like a lot of
yeah.
the songs.
Who gave him muscles, bro? Who who let the guy get muscles?
Those abs are not real, bro. They cannot.
No, they can't. Nah, he had to have got like
Them
some.
hoes are too symmetrical.
There's people who say the beard is fake.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like you know
dude.
the etch a sketch type, like a etch a sketch type beard.
Yeah.
Isn't there, bro? I'm pretty sure that was like an old video of Drake back when he first grew that beard out. That was showing the beard like sweating off one time. Like it was like peeling and sweating off. Like
Isn't that like LeBron's hair?
like LeBron's hair. It was just
Oh
like
my
LeBron's
God.
hair. Yeah, but
That
on
was
his
disgusting.
face.
Ew.
No, LeBron has some balls going out there and playing basketball with some fake hair in his head. How? There's no way we're like one day that shit's not gonna start leaking off like your. Like,
Bro, it's happened, bro. I remember one time I was watching and like I think my mom was like, damn, his hairline is leaving, isn't it?
I was
Like,
leaving.
fuck.
It's leaving.
It's turned into liquid.
That's hilarious.
Dude, that shit was hilarious.
So y'all think like the age of long albums is coming, where like every artist is gonna start putting together like bullshit?
I think the
think
big
so.
artists are going to
The
be
big
there.
artists, right? And the artists who really care about what they're putting out are going to be more meticulous.
Like Tyler.
Because you you guys listen to Donda, you guys liked it, right? But like
I give it like a 7.5 out of 10.
Donda, I think was the second most streamed album ever, right? Like at the time, maybe.
I think
That
so.
doesn't mean anything.
No, that's what I was gonna
I don't know
say.
how they
Yeah.
measure
That's what I was
that.
gonna
don't know
say.
how-
People are measuring it like this album's amazing, blah blah blah.
man.
Doesn't mean shit, dude. Doesn't mean shit. Of course it is because Kanye hyped
Kanye.
it up.
Yeah, he's
Kanye's
global artist.
Kanye, and he hyped it up for like 2 fucking tours
Yeah.
with those like fucking
listening parties.
yeah, those intense ass live streams and shit.
Yeah.
Of course the hype was around.
And it doesn't mean shit because Drake came back and then broke the record. So it's like,
It's none of it's real.
Yeah.
it only benefits Warner.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers, Warner Music is the only motherfuckers getting the benefit out of this.
Just
We
pretty
got the
much.
shit. We got the shitty music. We got the shitty
got
album
the
covers.
shitty music.
We got all the bullshit.
Yeah.
Warner Music is going to make all this fucking money and we just got to deal with it.
We're losing good artists. If they weren't getting paid and they weren't getting love like this, they'd be
Man.
making music like they used to. They'd be normal. They
But
wouldn't
see,
be.
I'm
They
not
wouldn't have
looking-
such inflated egos.
I'm not looking for music like they used to. I'm looking for something interesting sounding.
I'm looking for an
I want
artist
something good.
who's
Yeah.
secure with himself, man. An artist who's not going to just
Exactly.
start changing when like some, you know what I mean? Like when you
Exactly.
get some more views and like you have a poppin' ass song. I don't want you to just be like, all right, well this is me now. Like I can do whatever I want at this
I
point.
will say they haven't really changed. At least maybe not Kanye.
Drake especially hasn't changed.
Drake
No.
is the exact same sick man he's been.
Kanye's changed a lot, but for the worse.
Yeah, for the worst.
But he's changed a lot.
I feel like all right. So production wise, he's still like at the top of the game. His bars aren't there though. He
No.
lost his bars. Like on Pablo was the last one. He had really good bars. After that, I think his bars have been struggling a lot. But I
Yeah.
genuinely liked the album. Like I could listen to it again a few times. Like there were some good songs on there. There were definitely some skips, and Gio and I were kind of talking about that.
A lot of skips.
There's
whole
definitely
bunch
some
of
skips.
skips.
But like
Skippy wippies.
as him and Gio and I were going through the number of songs, we got to like more than 10 songs that
It
we
was
were
a
like,
good amount of
okay,
songs.
that
And
these
like
are
I
pretty
said-
fucking good.
And like I said, like on every song, like there's something I like. But with Drake, there's songs that I didn't have anything
Dude,
I liked.
there's songs that I never want to listen to again on Drake's album.
I don't need to hear how Future is too sexy for his shirt.
oh, hold on.
I'm
That's the
good.
best one.
Are you
I'm
kidding me? Way
good,
Too Sexy
bro.
is the best song I've
That's
heard
the-
all year.
that's the-
AB said we're at the party. AB said that was the song of the year.
That's the song
and
of the
it
year.
is the song of the year. He's
That's the
calling
song
it
of the
now,
year.
and I
It probably will be.
I
I
second
just don't
that.
like it. I just was laughing. I was
bro,
like,
they
what
got him
is
out there in
this?
all white in the desert.
See, the video was great. The video
I'm-
was
the
great.
video is
Sexy for
terrific.
my shirt.
Drake had a big belly. I support that. I'm a part of that movement.
You know what's a bummer too? I used to be one of those people like I didn't like Drake like that. I didn't like love him like OVO sweatshirt. None of that shit. But like I
you
always
could like Drake without having the OVO sweatshirt.
yeah, you can. but like I would always say like Drake is one of those people that like that's an artist who hasn't made a bad song. Like you may not like this song, but like you can't say that this is a bad song. This is someone's gonna like
Okay,
it.
so none
Yeah.
of it. Let me say this. None
But
of
not
it is
until recently.
None of it is. It's not completely horrible. Even like the beats are somewhat good. It's not horrible. It's not music that I'd put on and be like, oh, this is the worst shit I've ever. It's not that, but
Yeah.
it's just nothing memorable.
Not
That's
at
the-
all.
That's the
Because
problem.
he's average. Not average. I don't want to say that because that sounds mean.
He's low key getting more and more average as he goes
He just
on.
plays to a big field of people, and he's
Yeah.
he's not creative.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, Gio.
He don't take
doesn't-
risks.
He doesn't. Yeah, and
He
the
don't take
And then
risks.
the
Oh
funny
wait,
thing
wait,
is,
hold on. I think he takes risks. He does a lot of those accents. When
does
fucking
barely ever
Hotline
takes
Bling,
risks.
But
that
some
was a
people like
risk when
that.
that came. But like
Hotline Bling was
but
a
he didn't
stolen
know.
song. He stole that song from another artist.
But like, okay, what's stuff like that though? Like stuff like one of those.
I don't
I don't
think
know
he
any
takes
of his
risks,
songs, but
bro.
like there's
I don't
songs
think
that come
Hotline
out.
Bling- You think
Kiki,
those
do you love? You know, like those are.
Are
I
you
think those are
riding?
chances because like those could be. People could look at that and be like, the
man.
fuck, who's Kiki? Like, shut the fuck up, Drake. but it swept the fucking nation.
Because
People loved it.
girls like Drake.
Yeah, they do.
That's
Yeah.
the reason why Drake escapes everything. Girls
much.
like Drake. They like
Yeah.
his music. They like.
see,
the
I
way
think
he
Kanye's
looks.
on the complete opposite end of the scale. I think
Girls
he takes
do not like
Bitches
Drake.
hate Kanye.
They hate Kanye.
Yeah.
They hate
Kanye, you
Kanye.
scaring the bitches,
And
bro.
and he takes too many risks.
Put the house on fire.
They
The
hate
house is on fire.
Hey, the bitches hate Kanye, and he takes way too many risks.
Yeah, he takes a lot of
Right?
risks.
It's the complete opposite of Drake.
They set the house on fire, and someone's girlfriend was like, we going. We're leaving.
Wait, honey,
No, we're not
leaving.
doing this. We're not doing this.
He was wearing that red cap a few months ago. We ain't playing that.
Nah,
And that is bullshit.
Nah,
too.
if Drake had his house on fire, the girls would run in there and get him. They would go save him.
We have to rescue the Champagne Poppy.
would go, Champagne Bobby, no.
We gotta rescue Champagne Poppy. That's funny.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
even though, like, if you really listen or like read the lyrics in Drake's music, he's pretty disrespectful to women.
As fuck.
Like
Yeah.
very, very,
Kinda
He
is,
just-
yeah.
he
and like
just says it in a nice
manipulative.
tone. Oh,
Very
yes.
manipulative, but
Yeah.
like the way he sings really nice. You know what I mean? That's why the girls love him.
It's true. Yeah. Very like I'm the man.
Yeah.
Very like I'm the man. I got bitches and you're one of them. Like
He's
type
rapped
of
about like
raps.
fucking girls and leaving them on the side of the road
Oh yeah.
multiple times.
He said that on a bar.
yes,
Like leave him on the side of the road.
somewhat yes.
All right.
Come
All
on.
right. So
Or
let's.
I'll fuck you
that
and
is
send you back to
funny.
your projects. What does that mean, Drake? You gonna send me back to Queensbridge?
Drake, please. Come on, Drake. Drake, whoa. Stop
please.
it, Drake.
All right. So go around the room. Certified Lover Boy. Out of 10, what do you give it?
I haven't listened to it enough,
Yeah.
but I can firmly say
Go ahead.
3.54.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not good.
I didn't finish it, but where I got to, it was a little faux. It was a little faux piece.
You guys are cruel. I'd give it like a 6.
It's a cruel.
I'd give it like a
Cruel.
6, man. There's some good songs.
All right, I'll give it a.
It's still-
the
it's still
most he's
failing
getting out of me
grade.
is a 4.7. That's the most.
The
he's
most
getting
he's
out of me.
getting out of you?
What a great number.
For sure, I don't like at least half of those songs. For sure, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember
Really
thinking that
can.
like a lot of these beats sound the same.
Yeah.
Like they started
That's-
sounding the same.
That's the big thing too. I thought the beats all. I was like, damn, these all except for like maybe like the first song. I was like, dude, these all really sound pretty much
Don't
the same.
take risks. He's had the same producer for the past 15 years.
Who is
True.
it?
40.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy must be making a killing.
Oh, he's making a killing.
That's the dude who
guy
started off with him,
That's
right?
the guy that Pusha T did. And
Yeah.
He said he was going to die. He's a sick man.
Right.
Said he
What a
was
great
gonna
guy. I love
die.
Pusha T.
Speaking of that, like, I've been like trying to like catch up with all like the beef between like Drake and Kanye, or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like this made me think about like other beefs in hip hop. So I started listening to all like the beef tracks that I really liked. And yesterday I was listening to Takeover by
Oh my
Jay-Z,
God.
a fucking amazing
A
beef
great
track.
one.
That was with his beef against Nas.
And he
And then-
did Prodigy. RP.
Yeah, from Mobb Deep, right?
Yeah. He's on the stage.
Yeah, he called him a ballerina bitch.
Yes.
Yeah, pictures I seen him. Yeah, I
Yeah.
seen him. You was a ballerina.
Hey,
Got your pictures I seen
I
him.
seen him.
Damn. Then you
Jenny
dropped
had
Shook
it-
One and changed your demeanor.
Man,
Yeah.
what a fucking god.
That song, and
Yeah.
then the production. Oh, the song is disgusting.
It's a really good one.
I
To think that he was good enough to be beefing with Nas. Now that was real rap beef, bro.
Yeah, that
Of
was
course,
Oh,
he was gonna.
God.
People could have died.
People could have died.
100%.
People coulda died.
We could
100%.
have lost one of them.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said, I fucked your baby mama and I put the condom in the baby seat.
Wait, Jay-Z said that?
Jay-Z said that. And Jay-Z's mom said Jay-Z apologized. And he apologized to Nas. He had to apologize.
Funny.
Jay-Z's mom talked to Nas's mom. They figured it out.
Fucking Ether. Ether's a good one.
Ether's
And then I started going back to went to Hit 'Em Up with fucking Tupac.
That's a wild
that is the best one in my opinion.
That was against Biggie, right?
Yeah.
That was you fat motherfucker?
literally the first line of the song is "Why fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker." That's literally
money.
that like I think about like Tupac, man. Like that guy was so just like he took risks, bro. Like
He was
that
a
man.
firecracker.
He was a firecracker, and like he was just so like rich in character. Like I was reading stories about him. Like he would just like even at the top of his fame, he would just go to the hood and he would just show up to parties and just start hanging out with people and like
You know what makes him
Yeah,
anywhere.
Humble
You know-
dude.
What makes him even better is if you look at all the beef songs over rap history, none of them have a music video.
That's true. This
that
one has a
means
video.
the label heard hit him up and said, "We want to give you a budget and you do whatever you want
and
to do."
they have an actor like a fat
That's
black
big,
dude
just
playing
like
playing
Biggie.
it's supposed to look like Biggie. That's crazy. The first line, literally before the beat even starts, is like, "Why fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker." That's crazy.
And technically, Biggie never really dissed Tupac like that. He had the Drake thing
That's
where
true.
like, he would say things and people would be like, "Who was that about? Like, who are you talking about?" He's like, "I was just saying some shit."
And high key,
I was just saying.
I think Tupac fucked his wife.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty. I feel like Tupac's not the kind of guy to lie about this shit.
I
don't
think
know,
Drake
I don't
fucked Kim
know enough.
Kardashian.
Oh, 100%. But probably before fucking.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But he
matter.
fucked her. I'm sure.
Imagine
Yeah, someone fucks your wife. Doesn't matter when. Doesn't matter where. She got fucked.
And now they're like the best guy in the shit that you like in the music industry. Now they're
Yep.
like the number one guy. I'll be.
And they
pretty
live down the
upset.
street from you.
Damn.
And
That's
their
just
pool is
weird.
better than yours.
And their pool is better.
Oh no. Oh no. Not the
Jesus
pool.
Christ.
Isn't that funny how petty shit gets at that level? Like they're
Yeah.
both millionaires, but to the point where like, all right, now like this is better than you. My pool is better than your. You know what I mean?
And
Like
Drake is a petty motherfucker. Drake is
Oh, I'm
petty.
sure.
Bro, he
Apparently-
leaked his address.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's
No,
fucking-
Drake.
No,
yeah.
Kanye released.
Kanye
I mean,
Drake's
yeah,
address.
sorry,
Drake's
Kanye.
address.
What did Drake did something?
He leaked a song that was really good.
He leaked a song that was better than any of the
Oh,
songs.
the Andre 2000 one, right?
He leaked a really good song, and I was like, "Wow, this is really good." Thank
Why
you,
didn't it
Drake.
make it?
So basically, the story
He said
behind
he
the song
changed
is
the verse.
I was reading about it. The story behind the song is Kanye had recorded this song with Andre 3000, and the song was pretty much done. But Kanye has sent it to Drake and a few other people in the group chat, and he asked Drake for a verse.
Yeah,
Right?
Kanye did?
And
Yeah, Kanye has
that's
sent it.
not the only song, but I'm gonna let you finish.
Wait,
Yeah.
while they were beefing, why would he do that?
Because he's fucking Kanye.
Because
Well, they always have beef.
Kanye has been trying to squash the beef. Because Kanye is saying that like the whole thing was a misunderstanding. Like
Yeah, that's what he
Well, he
said.
leaked his
that's
address.
what he's saying.
That's
but
what he said.
He
I don't
leaked his
know-
address and said, "No,
I
no,
don't
no,
know
I
if
was
I-
just kidding."
But this
bro."
was before he leaked his address. This is
Oh.
like so he had sent him the track a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Like
Drake was
months,
holding it.
months ago, right? And then like he was like, "Hey Drake, like I need you to do a verse." And I think Drake just never replied to that shit.
Yeah.
And then Drake just held on to the song, and Kanye never released the song. And it was
Damn,
supposed
that
to.
would
It
have
was,
been a great song.
it was a great song. It's
Imagine
supposed
Drake
to be.
on that song.
It's supposed to be on Donda, and then apparently
That would have been crazy.
Kanye like just shelved it. And then
No,
a few
it-
days after Drake's album came out, he leaked that song.
I remember it was because Kanye was doing like the whole "Everybody Stop Cussing" thing on his
Yeah.
album. So I think 3000 didn't like that, and he requested it to not make it or something like that. I think that's what it was.
Really?
But I could have misread it because it was in that little long ass thing that 3000 had to say.
Oh, I didn't
which
want
is
to
really
read that.
sad. There's like you should not have been involved in this anyways.
I know, poor guy.
Yeah, poor
Right?
guy.
Who
The
got
one time he
100,000
comes out and
involved?
raps in like the last 10 years,
And his-
this what happens.
Dude, he can fucking rap, man. Like
was
him,
good?
it's fucking great.
I didn't
his
listen to it.
he's always good, dude. Every single song he's always done features like the past 10 years, but like
Yeah,
any song he's on it for a minute, he kills it.
he's fucking
Yeah.
great.
And Blonde?
Oh,
Absolute
that
man.
verse
banger.
is crazy.
Yeah, absolute fucking banger. I forgot the song.
Solo.
Yes. I think Solo's the first one.
Yeah.
Solo
Solo
Reprise is
I think
the other
Reprise.
one.
I think he's on the reprise.
It's the
for Solo.
reprise.
Oh, Solo's the Hand me a
3000.
Molly, whatever the hell. Hand me a Molly, I'm dirty dancing.
yeah. That,
Wow, though, that's crazy. It's crazy, like, to think that, like, these two major celebrities are beefing. But
For
it's not
real.
the type of beef that we saw before. This is like high school girls.
yeah.
It really is.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
you know,
but they're
like-
billionaires.
like nothing serious is gonna
almost.
come out of it, right? It's
Exactly,
all
yeah.
gonna be just be like a bunch of like they're basically just pumping up each other's album sales, and like they're kind of messing with each other's egos, but there's not gonna be any real.
That's really
like-
what it is.
None
It's
of this shit
all-
is real.
It's maybe they actually don't like each other, but it's all just marketing.
Yeah.
You know, it's all
'Cause
just like
technically-
pumping the sales up.
Technically,
Yeah.
they both released the album in 2 separate weeks. Like if you look at like streaming or charting wise, they're in 2 different weeks.
They didn't have to do that. If
they
they
can-
really hated each other, they would have done the same.
I did it on the same motherfucking day.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gonna see me, and we're gonna see who go number 1.
But you know.
Drake would have won.
You think so?
Drake would have won.
Yeah, if they released the same day, I think Drake would have
Drake
won.
would win.
Damn, Drake has a lock on this world that is
He does.
fucking weird. To
But,
think
The man
about.
has the hits.
So do y'all know who Skepta is?
Yeah,
He's
he's a great rapper.
a British rapper.
Yeah, he's really good.
British.
He's a bro. So
Hey, bro,
I
the
got
other
the tea
day-
and crumpets.
munch on the tea and crumpets.
I get my gat and a bump it. I don't know. That
I
was
think that's an actual line.
Take
by
it
the
for a
way.
ride on my strumpet.
trumpet.
But
Those guys be having fun.
They be having a blast in the studio. They just be making up new syllables.
and nobody understands what they're saying, so they're like, "Damn, that shit slaps."
Yeah, bruv.
All right, you were saying about Skepta?
But he was on Instagram and like he played a snippet of a song. I think Kanye sent it to Drake to like get another verse. It was like a different beat. It's a beat that's not on the album.
Mm-hmm.
And basically it was Kanye saying, he said, he was like, everything got completely overblown. Y'all completely missed the overtones. I got chrome in my chromosomes. So, because basically Drake has like a thing where like it's called Chrome Hearts. It's like a piece of his brand or whatever. So I think Kanye was saying like he's like a part of him and Drake are cool or whatever the fuck. So, but he was basically saying like everything got overblown and all that bullshit. Like none of this meant anything.
So
And-
maybe like when they saw people blowing it out of proportion, they were like, you know what? Let's just not correct it. Let's just let them.
Yeah, I
let's let
think
them
so.
take this where they take it, so we could just fucking build all the hype up.
But Kanye sent that verse to Drake for something because Skepta has it.
So they must not hate each other. They,
Because
they
Skepta
must
and
be
Drake are
friends.
like this, so there's no reason that they would have it or some shit like that. So I just think it's all bullshit. I just think it's all the
Pumping up album sales, getting people like us to talk about it.
Be a fucking man. Can you guys just
Be a fucking.
Can one of you
Can
shoot?
you guys
Can one of you shoot each other,
Yeah, where-
please?
where are your feelings
It would
on your
make-
sleeves?
It would make everything better if they just shot each other.
Just fucking
just kidding.
get them to box.
in a
Imagine
box.
a Drake
Like
and Kanye boxing match.
That would be disgusting.
Bro,
I-
that would sell
put
like
your money
you,
on?
like
Drake.
You put it on Drake?
Yeah.
Drake would beat the
He's a
shit
big
out of
boy, dude.
Kanye.
I
He's
put
a
it on
big boy.
Kanye because Kanye's crazy.
Kanye's gonna be tired after 30 seconds.
With no meds, Kanye, he will
Keep him off his meds for a month. And
He
then
will
send
kill
him
Drake.
Wait, this is a boxing match or is this like a WWE match?
Boxing.
like a Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul boxing match.
That's real boxing.
They got a bunch of rappers playing in the beginning. All that.
But they're not
Nah.
even in the same weight class. I feel like it'd have to be like some exhibition type shit.
Drake would beat
Yeah.
the shit out of Kanye. He would fuck Kanye up.
I feel like Drake's bigger, so maybe.
Yeah, Drake would beat him up. Drake
Soldier
would beat
Boy
him
wants
up.
to fight him.
Who?
Soldier Boy wants to
Alright,
fight
so
Kanye.
apparently-
Now
Alright.
that's a decent matchup.
That's a funny
No.
story.
Soldier Boy
So-
will beat his ass. Soldier
Boy was a skinny boy,
the
though.
Breaks off of Kanye.
So Soldier Boy, right? He was supposed to be on Kanye's album. Kanye had sent him a song to do a verse on.
yeah,
Soldier Boy does
Which
a
is
verse.
disgusting.
It's a horrible verse, and the verse doesn't go with the beat at all. Like he basically just said, "Fuck the beat. I'm just gonna say what I want to say."
That's kind of his thing, though.
And he raps. He raps over a beat, and he just disregards it completely. It's a horrible verse. And then the song comes out. The song comes out, and his fucking verse is not on there. And Soldier Boy is getting mad, and he's just
hell.
like tweeting shit. He's saying, "This is why Kim Kardashian left your crazy ass." And he's just and he's like, "Kanye, you're a fucking bitch." And he's saying all this shit just because he's salty he didn't get on the fucking album.
and he's like, "Man, I should have known not to fuck with you. You was wearing that red hat the whole time. Like, you sent him a verse, bro. What do you want him to say?"
Yeah, it's true. You wanted that cash, Soldier Boy. Chris Brown
Man.
said the same thing.
He has a reason though. He has a good reason.
He had like some singing verses or like a rap on the song, and I think
Yeah.
they only kept like his background vocals.
Yeah.
He was like, "Kanye, you're a hoe" or something like that.
Yeah, I think all he said was Kanye, you're a hoe.
Yeah, he didn't say too much, but I mean,
He moved on.
people saw it. A lot of people follow Chris Brown, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god.
But he
man.
kept on like the baby, and
woman
like,
beater.
bro, the baby.
Yo, my man has gotten around that shit.
The
Chris
baby's a tough
Brown?
one, but fucking no, yeah, Chris Brown's a bad one. He beat the shit out of Rihanna.
But he still somehow skates it.
Everyone loves Rihanna. Yeah, and he somehow skates it. But Marilyn Manson, dude, what the hell
Yeah,
is
that
he
was
doing on that album? That guy was like, it's almost like
Weird.
proven that guy was fucking a
He's
bad
a
dude.
rapist.
Yeah, he's a rapist. Yeah.
But the weird part is like he's not on the album. Like he's not like he's
Yeah, his
literally
voice-
not on any of the songs.
His voice isn't on the album. He's just credited on the album.
He's credited on one of the songs, but I don't know why. Maybe he like helped write,
Like
or
in the producer's
something.
part or
Yeah.
the written part?
Yeah, for one of the songs, and that's it.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was featured on it.
Nah, he's just
No, not at all.
Have you guys seen that video of like the Donda listening party and he's at it? And
He's
someone's
just
recording
standing-
it.
Yeah, he's just
he's like
sitting-
this
He's just sitting on the stoop.
with his big like fat pale face. Because he's like huge and he's gotten chunky. And
Yeah.
he's just sitting there like jamming a rock, like
It's
rap.
so fucking weird, bro.
Just like slowly
the
bobbing his
if you would
head.
have told me earlier this year that Kanye would have his childhood home built in front of in the middle of a stadium, and Marilyn Manson and the baby are out front, nah, bro, this doesn't make any sense.
No, that's a crazy combo.
The chubby look does not look good with goth, bro.
No,
Not at
goth-
all.
Goth
Not
and
at all,
chubby do not mesh. If you're gonna be goth, you got to be skinny.
Most
Yeah.
goth people I know are skinny. I've never
gotta
met a
be
fat
skinny
goth.
goth.
You can't be all pale and goth with like,
No, you got to be pale and goth.
but like, I mean, sorry, you can't be pale and
chubby.
chunky.
Yeah,
But not pale,
no,
like
bad.
white, because he
Yeah.
like puts makeup on. So
Yeah,
it's like
then you look like Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to see Humpty Dumpty.
that is good, Gio. That is really good. He doesn't.
Like
He looks like
Humpty
Humpty Dumpty with a
Dumpty.
trench on. Like that's exactly what he looks like. That is good.
and a MILF wig on.
That's a boiled egg up there in that leather coat, and some like shark teeth on or something
Man,
like that.
he looked insane in that house, bro. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm like, Kanye, what are you doing? Like, what is the point of
Why?
this?
Like, why did he bring him there?
Yeah.
I think it was all just Kanye just plays a social fucking game.
But bro, you're getting close to a line.
He's getting close
He's
to a
pushed
line
it
where
already before.
he's gonna get close to the line where it's like some shit might come out and then he's gonna get canceled. Like he's this close to getting because he
I
keeps
think
doing shit.
if there was something, he would have got canceled by now. Like if he really did something bad, I think he would have got canceled.
Yeah,
Cause there ain't no way you would have did all that Trump shit and all that slavery was a choice and shit.
Bro, I don't know how he got out of that one.
crazy.
He didn't. Some people are still mad at him about that shit.
I never looked at him the same after the Trump thing,
I just
and I just can't, bro. I can't.
So from what he was saying, that he only did the Trump shit so he could get people out of jail.
my ass.
Like he was trying to get on Trump's side to get Trump to pardon people that he liked.
Yeah.
I-
Well,
I get it.
That's pretty selfish. So you just basically threw all your morals away and threw away like your status as like a black man in power who doesn't take that shit. Just so like maybe I could get some friends out.
Not
No.
not friends, but like people who were like
Okay,
wrongly
like-
in jail, like
Okay,
jail,
like
shit
well-known
that.
wrongly.
Yeah,
accused.
not like his homeboys.
But that's
bro.
that's bullshit.
That's
though.
bullshit.
That's gotta
Yeah,
be
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah.
because
dude. You
could
can do
be
that on
doing
your own.
You could be doing
Exactly.
that now.
Yeah, you got
talking
money.
to Biden. I ain't seen you with Biden yet.
Exactly.
That's
he was
true.
just trying to take
Very
advantage. He was
true.
trying to take advantage of like the attention Trump was getting
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because like I feel like maybe he thinks like he's losing relevance, so then he does something crazy to get relevance
But
again.
he doesn't have to. You're
Yeah,
fucking Kanye.
exactly.
He's always doing crazy stuff. Yeah, he's
Jay-Z
always
is
and he's
talked
Kanye.
about on Twitter every day for no reason.
And he
People
does,
are talking about $500,000
Exactly.
on lunch. Jay-Z doesn't give a fuck what y'all are talking about.
Jay-Z doesn't have social media at all
He does.
That's
Right?
funny that you
Yeah,
said
he
that,
doesn't.
Gio.
He has a Twitter, but he doesn't use it. He uses it like once every
to promote
3
something
years.
he's selling. That's it.
Yeah,
It's probably his team that does it too.
Oh,
Did
of
you see
course.
that thing on Twitter? It basically said, "Would you rather take $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z?"
$500,000.
I don't know what people
$500,000.
think Jay-Z is going to tell them.
Yeah,
That's
And, like,
gonna change
I hate when
their
people
lives.
say that. He'll give you the knowledge, bro, to be good forever. What is he gonna tell me?
And the funny
Force
thing is,
people.
like,
I don't know. Try hard, bro.
and maybe if he was someone else, they would. But like Jay-Z's notorious for not revealing shit. So people know he doesn't say things, so he wouldn't tell you anything.
Well, what is anybody gonna tell you that's gonna make you make
Exactly.
faith? Unless they give you like some formula that's gonna like
Some
you could
formula.
turn for like one of the 5 math questions. Like you turn that in. Like, all right, collect the money from the government. Or like,
Yeah,
whatever.
500,000. If someone said 5,000, I'd rather do a dinner with Jay-Z than 5,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, yeah. Just,
yeah,
no,
I
just
would.
to see Jay-Z,
Yeah.
I would.
I would.
Nah, never mind. I'll take that back.
I'll take that autograph. I'll get him to autograph things. Like every 5 minutes, I hand him a new thing. He's like, "Stop, bro!
I'm trying to eat my
I
sandwich.
passed up the 5K, Jay-Z. Please, please just sign this napkin."
5K is such a little amount. I would rather just have dinner with Jay-Z.
Yeah, that is pretty
It's
cool.
$5,000.
That is pretty cool. But
Give me that
500,
$5,000.
100 grand?
or even
I'd take the
50.
100. I'd take the
Sorry,
100.
Jay-Z. Even 50.
50?
Bye, Jay-Z.
By
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
I'd take the 50.
I could get a backstage pass to see Jay-Z with like 5K. I bet.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
I'm still taking the 5K. I don't want to eat with Jay-Z. Like I don't get why people really want to. Like,
I bet Jay-Z's a messy eater.
Just spilling the fucking steak all over the pieces of filet mignon, just hitting his little bib.
I bet Jay-Z eats with his mouth open.
steak getting in his hair and shit. Damn, this steak is really good.
Jay-
Oh, that was a perfect Jay-Z.
Like
impression.
I bet it is Jay-Z. You got it everywhere.
It's Jay-Z. Do you enjoy your steak, Jay-Z? Just-
Oh man.
yeah, he just looks like a clumsy guy. He looks like a clumsy dude. He look like you can't like if you were on a tandem bicycle with Jay-Z, y'all wouldn't make it like
Oh man.
30 seconds.
He just looks like he has the body type of someone who just never like never cared to work out. Like maybe he's looked at a weight, but he's like, it's not for me. He said that shit that I don't
I
do
love
that
how
shit.
this turned from when we have lunch with him to man. Jay-Z looks like shit.
Just
He
trashing him.
looks like a rude ass.
I mean, high key, he's
And
kinda-
no, he looks like a nice guy. He looks like he'd sit down and like he'd talk to you, but he looks like a clumsy fella.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
just purely looks wise.
my head is hurting.
And you know what's nuts? He pulled one of the baddest in the world.
In the world
that we know
Yeah.
about.
And
you
we're
know.
talking about he can't ride a tandem bike.
He's gonna have us all killed.
I don't care what you say. I don't care who you marry, Jay-Z. Get on that unicycle, bro. I'll give you 1 year to try to learn how to ride that unicycle. I bet you can't.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, my
man,
God,
poor
that's fucking
Jay-Z.
hilarious.
Actually, no, not poor Jay-Z. Fuck Jay-Z.
Yeah, poor us.
We're the fucking poor ones. He's the
Poor
one.
me.
He's a
Oh
fucking.
my god.
what was he saying? What was that line that he's saying that his daughter doesn't know what a ceiling looks like because they're so high?
Oh my
Bro, that is
goodness.
crazy, bro.
You know, which is probably true.
Can you imagine like being Blue Ivy, like being their kid? Your dad is Jay-Z and your mom is Beyonce.
That's such a trip. Man.
That
You
kid
can
has to
never
be
say
successful.
anything to me. Don't talk to me unless you got $1.
Makes you wonder which of these kids, not just their kids, like all these celebrity, all these like major like A-list celebrity kids.
Yeah.
Which of these kids is gonna grow up to be the fuck up?
Oh, probably a lot.
There's
of
gonna
them.
be some drug addicts.
Probably
in
a
there.
lot of them.
Yeah, I bet a lot of them are gonna. What if Blue
'Cause
Ivy just doesn't do
It's,
shit?
it's also
with
with like the people they hang out with, right? So think about it. They're gonna be going to like private schools. They're gonna be hanging out with a lot of other rich kids. And what do rich kids get into? They get into heavy drugs.
cocaine, baby.
Yeah. So
One hell of a drug.
It's a
Yeah.
hell of a drug.
the people you hang out with, and then your parents.
Blue Ivy is like homeless. They said Blue Ivy Carter right
Blue
there.
Ivy- He's homeless.
Dr. Dre, like about his daughter. It's
Yeah.
like,
Oh my God.
Jay-Z's daughter's been living in a car for, you know.
Oh man. How do you?
She didn't take that dinner with him. She didn't take that dinner with Jay-Z. Could
how
have
do you-
told us something.
How do you fuck that up that bad? You know, like if your dad's a billionaire, like you gotta do whatever he says. He's a billionaire.
She
Come
never.
on
She
now.
should have took that lunch. She
took
should
that
have
lunch.
took that lunch.
I never tell you nothing. You should have taken that lunch.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That
who
is
knows though,
fucking
man.
hilarious.
But-
Yeah, that just goes to show like those are just straight up spoiled kids.
Or
Oh, yeah.
just access doesn't get you everything, man. You gotta want it. You gotta be talented or something.
But think,
Also true, yeah. Unless someone's just straight up handing you money forever.
think about
Exactly.
like difference though in terms of like think about Jay-Z's life as a kid and then think about his kid's life.
Crazy different.
It must be surreal for him to even like raise his kid because he grew up in such like shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
just like poverty and people dying and like all this crazy shit. You know, like and like he fucking like shot his brother when he was little. Like all this fucking wild and like his kid will never experience anything like that ever.
She probably doesn't have to hold a gun ever.
Oh, ever in her life.
She just orders people to shoot for her.
Yeah.
I want you to kill that man.
Who wants Blue Ivy dead?
No, I mean, maybe she doesn't like somebody. She just wants to shoot him.
It's like a friend at school.
Gonna order.
Took my
it.
I
glue.
want you to off Annabelle.
Took my glue.
Annabelle.
Fucking killer. Some like SWAT team motherfucker breaks in. They paid him $1 million.
How often do you think people order people to be killed? Like famous people.
Oh,
wow.
That's. I don't know about famous people. Rich people though.
Rich,
in
rich
general,
people.
Yeah, I probably pretty often.
Like let's say like there's a conflict in business and it's not gonna get resolved in the courtroom, so like let's just fucking hire a guy to take him out.
That'd be crazy.
That doesn't happen too much these days, though, right? Because like those
I
type of
don't
people
know.
have surveillance and like
I
you
don't
know.
know, bro. Maybe
It's
it does.
true.
You
Yeah.
can order a fucking sniper in multiple parts via the dark web. You can do
That's
anything.
true.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. You
I
can
wonder-
hire a hitman.
I wonder what those people do, like waiting around for like requests, like.
Just polishing sniper parts and shit. You know?
Oh, they
for,
gotta
like,
be
days
doing-
and
They're
days
just
on end.
shooting watermelons like on their in their
Fucking,
cabin.
breeding venomous snakes. Just doing all kinds of illicit, illegal shit. You know, like
Yeah, I got a bunch of pet scorpions at home. I really like scorpions.
the kind of person I see who's like sending the sniper parts. There's no way they're like a regular like family dude. Like
No.
to me, they are like
Imagine.
they're working out of a garage and there's like fucking venomous snakes and there's fucking like pills and shit.
They have
and,
like an underground bunker for the apocalypse.
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's the kind of person I see doing it, like sending these things and
Yeah.
like selling this shit.
I
Oh my
agree.
God. Imagine they're like just a regular dad. Like in their wallet is like a picture of their kids, and he's about to snipe somebody like off the top of a Foodorama.
Fucking yeah, that wow.
That's crazy.
That's interesting. That's a good idea for like
A movie.
like a,
Good
yeah, like a
idea.
funny
Never
show or
wrote- I
a
should've
funny movie.
Never set this down.
It's like a
damn it.
family man hitman. You know what I
A
mean?
family man hitman.
Like the first 20 minutes are him like doing a bunch of hitman stuff, and then
Yeah.
like it cuts to him like you don't know where he's getting into. He's walking into a house all like quiet, and he turns on the light, and it's his family. Like, hey, dad, and you're like, oh
That's
shit.
amazing.
Speaking of family, so recently in Texas there was a law passed,
Holy shit.
and this law basically it's an effective ban on abortion because it says that women after 6 weeks women cannot get an abortion, but most women do not know they're pregnant until the 6 or 7 week mark. Shmortion, right? So they can't get the shmortion until a 7 or week mark because they're not going to know they're pregnant until then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is basically a ban on abortion. What do you guys think about this? Like, it's been causing a lot of shit, like in the news. Like people are getting really pissed about this.
I just don't get the whole point of it. Like, what's the point?
Of banning it.
Yeah, it's like, bro, just let me live.
You know what's crazy? You know what's real crazy?
Mm.
Religion. That's
Religion
it.
is.
That's the only reason. Nobody else would even think of it. Kind of, if it didn't have anything to do with religion.
I just know the people that like really voting for this shit just don't care. Like they're
No.
just doing it like just
to
as, like,
appeal to the base.
that too, and like just as a stance, like just to put a fucking foot somewhere and be like, hey yo, we believe in this shit. Don't do that, because that's what some people do want in the country right
And
now.
if you believe in it, then you should be supporting things like fucking like taking care of like people in poverty and things like
Yeah,
that.
or
man.
adopt a
That-
motherfucker.
Those are the
Oh, yeah, or
motherfuckers that
adopt
are
some fucking
aborting
kids,
it. Yeah, adopt some
please.
kids. They're
I
like,
want to
nah,
adopt a kid.
they need to have it. They need to have it. I don't want to see it though, but they need to have it.
They need to have
They
it.
need to have that kid, but get it away from me.
Get it away from me.
Like before the kid is born, they want to protect all the rights. After the kid is born, who gives a fuck about the thing?
Exactly.
You know, stick them in a group home where kids are notoriously abused and like underfed and shit
And then
like that.
once they get past 5, nobody wants them, and now they all dirty and singing songs.
Yup.
Yeah, they got like lifelong problems and shit. Bro, that shit's
Just like
singing
Annie.
songs. They just
Singing
sweeping up
songs.
dusty floors.
and like, not to get dark, but like the worst part about the law is there's no provision for like people who get raped, the girls who get raped or anything,
Yeah.
to like abort the baby. So they're basically forced to have the rapist
A baby that they don't want.
And
Yeah.
you know what's also really fucked up? The way that they're doing this is not like I forgot how they're kind of getting around it, but like it's not like a state thing. It's like a Texan on Texan thing.
Yeah, like you
they're
can
basically getting you to sue each other.
It deputizes citizens to say like, even if I drove, let's say Omar's a girl and I take him to get an abortion.
Yeah.
Let's say I didn't even know he was getting an abortion, but I'm just driving him to a random location.
Mm-hmm.
If someone finds out that I drove him, I can get sued for $10,000, and I have to pay $10,000.
And the doctor can get sued, and
And
the
the
person
doctor gets
everyone can get sued. Everyone involved.
Yep.
It's crazy.
That's
So
so
they're
fucking
basically
dumb.
like getting you to snitch on each other. How like what a crazy fucking divide
Somebody
that is.
wants to get some smortion around me. I ain't gonna say a word.
I ain't gonna sit. I'll give you a
It's
ride.
It's gonna be a witch
Hop
hunt.
in.
I mean, this shit's turning into fucking The Handmaid's Tale, bro.
Because it's Houston, so no one gives a shit around here if you got
I
divorced.
really want to
But
know.
imagine like in small like
Oh
cities.
yeah. Oh my god.
That must be even
dude.
more horrible for
Yeah.
those girls.
Fuck that, dude. And that's where like rape really happens.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
And it'd
small
be people
towns.
that you know in that little ass town.
Terrible. What
That
are you gonna
shit
say though? I
sucks.
really want to know what.
Oh, I was like, I really want to know like how many people have gotten in trouble for getting an abortion over the years. Like, is
How
it
so?
a lot of people
Like in places where it's supposed to be illegal.
Yeah, like if they're really going to jail or like what happens like
In
after
some
that.
states, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a good question.
That's fucking crazy.
And the whole thing is so strange because like Roe v. Wade, which is like the national law, right? Like they settled that years ago, like 50 something years ago.
It's been a hot minute.
But somehow they're like going back before that, and like, you know what I mean? Like they're going backwards in time instead of like let's think forward and let's try and solve shit for the future.
yeah.
Yeah,
But they're like, no, let's rehash old shit.
and I'm
Why
not
are
like
we rehashing old shit?
I'm not a conservative person or anything, so I'm sure like the things I'm fed on social media aren't conservative.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen one person happy about this.
Me neither.
Nobody's happy about
I
it.
have yet to see one point that supports that's good enough for me to be like, okay, I can sort of understand why y'all are doing this.
There's no logic. It's
I
all
don't
just like,
understand it.
but they have feet. It's like what? I don't care if they have feet.
But there's a heartbeat.
What? I don't give a shit. I
Like,
don't
do
want
you
the baby
remember,
right
Do
now.
you remember anything in the womb? Anything? I don't
Exactly.
remember shit.
Nothing.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember shit.
Past shit when I turned one, maybe 1.5. That's when I start remembering things. But before that, bro, I don't remember a damn thing.
Quick sidebar. What's the first thing y'all remember?
I remember eating a penny off of my grandma's floor.
Damn, G, that's
You really remember eating the penny?
you got in
G
trouble.
shit.
I bet.
Yeah,
G
I
shit.
G shit, man.
Almost choked and
I
died.
almost choked and died.
I remember being like, I might have been, what's like walking age? Like one?
Mhm.
I think it might have been like one, and I was walking around my parents' first house. And I remember what I was wearing too. It was like this little, like
Damn.
this jean jacket overall thing.
Oh shit, that boy was fly.
Damn, with the
Yeah.
Winnie Poohs on it and shit, probably.
I don't think there was Winnie Pooh's on it, but for sure it was like a little jean jacket,
Man,
jean
the
overalls.
Winnie Pooh's jacket. I used to have one of them.
Yeah,
I
I
had
used to have
the Winnie Pooh's footies. I was going crazy.
Winnie Pooh used to go real hard.
He was a staple for our age,
Yeah.
like clothing wise.
Interesting set of characters too. You got Tigger, Eeyore.
Don't they say they all represent like mental
Different
health,
emotions.
mental illness or some shit?
I was thinking emotions. Like they all represent like different.
So one's like
emo-
depression.
Yeah,
One's
what the
like
fuck did Winnie the Pooh have?
that's a good question.
He was just hungry.
He's just chill.
He had an eating disorder.
Gluttony.
Eating disorder.
He had a fucking eating disorder.
I remember Eeyore was depressed like a motherfucker.
Eeyore was depressed like a motherfucker. He had a pin tail on his ass.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Piglet was like a fucking antsy.
ADD.
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 But we're getting
Rabbit
right
was
to
an
the source
asshole.
of this show.
Come on, we're getting down to it. And then Christopher Robin was just a fucking weird little white kid that showed up and just, I got my bears and my
tried to have sex.
I'm not-
Tried to have sex with the animals.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
No, Christopher Robin was a nice boy.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I watched the movie. I watched the real
The
movie.
live
Which
action.
one?
Yeah, I liked it.
Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
They had a live action?
Yeah,
What when was this?
it was good.
I don't know.
It had what's my man's name? He played Obi-Wan.
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor was.
He's
in
good.
it. He was like the main guy.
I'm more of a curious.
was,
I'm more of a Curious George guy.
You're more of a Curious George guy?
Curious George is cool.
Damn, they got that. He got that monkey out of captivity.
Get a monkey.
Like,
Fucking
come home with me, George.
Trying to rescue it. You know, it's pretty interesting story.
He tried to fuck that monkey.
He tried. We know he tried to fuck that monkey.
That banana man was trying to fuck that monkey.
He's trying to slip a banana to that monkey.
that banana man.
That banana man.
He was on something, bro. 'cause
That tall yellow man. What you doing with that little monkey? Get that monkey away from him.
Why the monkey so curious?
Where's your wife, sir? Where's your girlfriend?
Why is that fucking monkey so curious?
Where's your wife at?
I've got one of those. Just me and this monkey. Me and this monkey. We just hang.
Monkey gets sad when he leaves. Has separation anxiety.
Shit, man. I wouldn't have no damn fucking pet monkey. You know, like when I don't think I've ever told this. Like when my mom has a sister, right? When they were younger, they had a neighbor who had a monkey.
Insane.
So it was my mom's sister's friend, right? So it was my tia's friend that had the monkey. So my tia would always go over there, and my mom would go over there every now and then, but my tia would go over there more. So the monkey, I mean, monkeys are smart, so it would recognize that my aunt kept going over and over and like was hanging out with the owner and all that shit. So they get jealous, and apparently this monkey would like throw tantrums and like. But like, I mean, it's a monkey, so it would like grab your hair and like not let go, or it would like throw some shit, you know? And like,
I'm snapping that monkey's neck.
apparently, this monkey was not well behaved, and it would get very jealous and like it would get angry and shit, and it would bite you and stuff.
Imagine a monkey just take a little bite out of you.
See,
Sock a monkey in the face. It wasn't a chimp; it was a monkey.
After the first like noise that I think is weird, I'm out of there. I'm never going back. Yeah, I'm gone.
Imagine a monkey in this room right now just swinging from the fan.
Oh my god!
It's just like the fan's swirling and the monkey's just hanging on, yelling.
Like 6 a.m. You throw a shoe at the
my
monkey.
God.
Get down, monkey.
I'm in support that people with weird animals should be on like a list. Like how we have like pedophiles. Like when you see pedophiles move in, I think those people should be on the same list.
Let them all live together.
You fucking that
They
bearded dragon.
They should have their own neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And
All
let
the
them-
people who like
Everyone
weird
with
animals.
monkeys. Just
Everyone with monkeys should be in the same cul-de-sac.
in your designated monkey neighborhood where you and all your monkeys can live.
Bro, that shit is weird. Why do
yeah.
you have a monkey? Why?
You don't
What is
need a
the
monkey.
for it?
You don't need a monkey. That monkey can't be happy.
At all.
You got a diaper on the monkey and shit.
Here's a list of acceptable pets: dogs, maybe cats,
Cats too. They're easy.
barely.
Because when they
You don't want them out here in these streets.
No.
They be making noises and fucking.
I prefer them in the streets. They kill all the rats.
They do, but they
get rid of
produce
disease.
so quickly.
Yeah, they produce extremely quickly.
That's the problem.
What, cats?
Yeah, but they do be killing their kittens and shit.
Oh.
Little
so,
animals.
so dogs, cats, and I'll say
that might be it.
hamsters
Hamsters, they're too small. I would say like a guinea pig.
or like guinea pig. Yeah, same.
Or
hamster's
turtle.
too
Same
small.
kind of whatever.
That hamster is never gonna feel comfortable.
Turtle?
Yeah.
You know, you're giant.
Nah, no
Fish?
reptiles. Leave them alone.
No fishes?
Let him swim.
Leave 'em-
Nah,
yeah,
nah.
let
them
them
swim.
swim. Let them swim. Let them have a nice, big, open like pond or like ocean to swim, lake.
That's
you
like
know
when
what
people have birds. I'm like, damn, that's kind of fucked.
I
The
know.
birds.
They
There's no
always-
scenario where
They
those
always
are good
put the
pets.
bird right by a window.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is wrong with
Look,
you?
you could have had that.
I mean? Look, that could all be yours out there.
It could all be yours out there. No, it won't though. Just close the blinds. The only bird I would say is acceptable are those smart ones like parrots and shit like that, because they live for like decades.
And they're too good to like leave them out.
Yeah, they're too good to, and they're not. I mean, as long as you let them out of the cage and shit, they're smart enough and they won't get depressed. Like
Yeah.
I think they have like a better hold on like their.
Dude, my homeboy has
Ability.
a bird that can like speak Spanish, and he has like 1 million followers on TikTok. It
What?
is amazing.
He has 1 million followers.
Yes, bro.
That is pretty cool.
He's
Make
actually.
some money off of that.
bird.
Put
That
that
is
bird.
awesome.
Put that bird's face on their shirt.
He should.
His job is to just train the bird.
His job is just have the bird with you at all times.
Spend time with the bird. It's a win-win for everybody.
Hey,
Everyone's winning.
Let's leverage that following. Tell that bird to tell the people to follow this podcast.
Okay, I got you.
Let's get that bird on this podcast.
Let's
This
get the
next
bird.
guest.
Let's get the bird on the podcast. He can sit between you guys. He'll sit on Gio. He'll perch on Gio's shoulder.
The bird only knows Spanish. The bird doesn't know any English.
Get a translator.
Get a translator.
Yeah, see, but just like telling the bird, he says, you know that
A bird translator.
when he was a boy is for the bird. Damn, that's crazy how smart they are, though. Did y'all ever hear about that story of the bird that was like acted as a witness against a murder? Swear to God.
It's not real.
Swear to God. Some guy killed his
believe
wife.
this.
Some guy killed his wife, and the bird was repeating things that she was saying, like, "Don't stab me!" I swear to God. And they brought the bird to court and put it at the fucking chair.
I'm not trusting a word that bird says, bro.
They convicted the dude based on the bird's word.
That's ridiculous.
That bird's word means a lot.
I demand
You
a
solemnly
retrial.
swear, bird. They put like he had to swear.
I
on the
would
Bible.
demand a retrial. That is ridiculous.
I don't care what that bird says, sir. I didn't do it.
That thing's brain is the size of a fucking green pea.
Yeah,
I refuse.
I don't know how much you can trust a bird, but there's more to it, I'm sure. But like
There
they
has to
used,
be.
they used what the bird said for sure.
Oh my god.
I just imagine a little bird at the stand with like a little suit on. Don't stab me! Don't stab me!
Does the
What did
cute
she say,
defendant
bird?
have anything to say? Just they just be, with their weird black tongues, their dark purple
I
tongues.
know, this is so strange.
They're so weird. They look like little fucking dinosaurs.
They look insane.
probably-
Their feet look crazy.
They probably are what dinosaurs look like. We don't know if they had
oh my
feathers.
god!
That's
bro.
what they say. They say a lot of
could have.
T-Rexes and things resemble chickens a lot.
Yeah.
Apparently, they said T-Rexes were way slower than we made them out to be and smaller. Apparently, their tails were so heavy that they had to leverage them and run with the tail, like a seesaw almost, or else they would fucking fall over, or else they wouldn't be able to balance.
Oh, clumsy ass. It brings us back to Jay-Z.
Brings us back to Jay-Z.
Clumsy ass dinosaur.
He's much like a T-Rex.
So much like a T-Rex.
So much like a T-Rex.
Small arms.
Hey, no, T-Rexes are fucking huge though, man.
Yeah, they're big as fuck.
I mean, so
but we made them out to be like floors high. But
no,
yeah,
only like
And fast as shit.
No, they're not that, yeah.
Brontosauruses are that huge.
Oh my.
Speaking of T-Rexes, the other day I was on Peacock and I saw Jurassic Park right next to the Keela and the Bee, and I just was laughing for like 15 minutes.
Good old Kiki.
Just good old Kiki was next to a
Good
big
old
ass T-Rex.
That's a great
I
movie.
bet the cover pictures were hilarious.
It was
right next to each other.
Oh my god.
Man,
Those are
but
good
like,
movies.
so I think I told you guys this before, probably
my
not on the
God.
pod though, but like a lot of museums you go to and they have like a T-Rex.
Mhm.
That's not a real T-Rex. What they do is they just like mold a structure of what it might have looked like.
Yeah.
And as far as actual like complete T-Rexes, I don't think they have any complete. They have some that are close.
Mhm.
In the U.S., there's like only a handful of museums that actually have real like parts of the T-Rex. And Houston is one of them. We have a whole like skull, and it's like pretty intact, and it's huge. It's enormous, and you can see, you know, it's real because you can see the scars in the T-Rex's face, like
From
on
like fighting and shit.
Yeah, from fighting.
That's wild.
like
Scrapping
like
other
scraps
T-Rexes.
under the eye and then the nose. Like it had like a bunch of fucking scars. Like this T-Rex was getting into scraps.
What a
Millions of
badass.
Like
years.
how were they fighting? Because their hands are so little.
Their
They,
teeth.
just, they would
They
just
bite each other.
Yeah, they just
Oh, they
bite
would bite
other.
each
They bite
other.
other dinosaurs.
Ever see walruses fight?
Yeah.
I
They
did-
would stand on their tail.
Yeah. They stand on their tail like kangaroos and kick at each other. No, but I'm pretty sure they bite each other a bunch.
That's
Yeah.
Or they
wild.
probably tussle on the ground too.
Or maybe other dinosaurs and shit like that.
True, yeah.
Like a
Fucking
velociraptor.
biting them up and shit.
Trying to eat them and shit, and he's just fighting them all.
Bro, if I had to fight one dinosaur, the last one I'd want to fight is a fucking velociraptor.
There's
Yeah.
people who believe dinosaurs and humans roam the earth at the same time.
They rode them, didn't they?
They rode 'em.
How do you think they covered so much ground?
The Bible says the earth is 5,000 years old. I'm serious. It really says that.
Before that wasn't nothing.
Wasn't
Wasn't
nothing.
Wasn't nothing but God.
And
They
nothing.
never explained that part, by the way. They never explained how we got here.
They don't. Do they believe in dinosaurs?
I actually don't even know.
Do religious
So I
people?
think Christian scientists do.
Okay. What about Catholics?
They just don't believe. I'm sure they do.
They believe
but they
in
just don't believe
little
they're that
boys.
old.
Little boys only.
They believe in
little
little
boys.
boys.
Before that, it was little boys.
So they-
all for God.
Little boys all for God.
all for God.
They're
He
the
loved
only
them.
thing roaming this earth.
Hey man, just let the
a
priest
bunch
let the
of little
priest
boys.
fuck. Like women, not little boys, not little boys. Let the priest let the priest
fuck.
let the priest fuck women.
Put that on a shirt. Let the priest fuck.
Let
Come
the
on.
priest fuck,
The
man.
guy
Like,
hasn't gotten any.
because I'm not justifying anything, but like because they restrict them and there's this weird culture within the Catholic Church.
Yeah,
like,
they do
that's
weird
why they
shit
start
like
doing
that.
shit. If you were to let these guys like the Christians do it right because they let them get married.
Yeah.
The Catholics, they don't play that. They're like, oh no, you can't get married, you can't have a girlfriend.
What do you
I was like,
expect?
can't my priest? Can't he get a hand job from a girl? I mean, why
I'm
can't
not
he
gonna
do
lie.
anything?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter like what religion it is. All those people like they abuse their power.
Oh
Anyway.
yeah.
for sure.
Because these people are weak.
Exactly.
The people that like give into it, that like
People
I
that
can't
buy
miss a
into
Sunday.
religion.
Those are
Yep.
like the people that like something's wrong. There's a
And they're-
hole that's being filled,
Yeah.
and they're gonna take advantage of
And
it.
they're looking at those people as like a secondary god,
Yep.
damn near. They look at you as God's
Yeah,
vessel.
because you're the conduit.
and I show you God's vessel.
That's crazy.
That's what you're gonna be sucking.
I was asking someone the other day, right? Because someone was talking about that, like she used to go to this one church, and she was pointing it out to me. Like it used to be a church at this one building, right? It's not
Yeah.
anymore. And I was thinking, I was like, how do you choose what church you go to? You just show up at church and you just walk in like, this is my church now.
There's a church on
It's a
Westheimer.
church.
My
My
dad's-
church now coming every Sunday.
This is my new home.
I like this guy. I like this Derek guy. He's good.
To be honest, that's how people do it. They just like they say, "Hey, I like the pastor. All right, we gonna go here now."
Some
And
of
then
these
that's it.
churches be looking real nice.
Dude, I was at a church like on Westheimer, which is a popular street in Houston, and it was like right next to the CC's. And I was like, "We're going to church right here." I was like, "What is this?"
right next to the CC's.
I'd
right
rather
next to CC's.
I'd rather just go to CC's.
And they were using tables that you use for like beer pong and shit, like this table.
Oh my
They was
god.
using that, and I was like, "Bro, we should not be learning about God here.
Not on these. Not on,
Not on these."
not on these things.
These beer stained tables.
Dude, it was crazy.
Good lord.
Some
Yeah.
people just go around, they like sample churches, and that's how they learn.
I feel like
Sheesh,
all right,
man.
if I was Christian, I think I would like the ultra mega churches that have like the daycares and like the gyms,
All the
and,
services.
and like and like the fucking the pools and the tennis courts. That's
yeah.
that's the kind of church I would like.
Little
to go
Olstein spot.
I don't think that theirs is just a straight up church.
Yeah, there's
it's
a,
just
yeah,
a mega of like arena.
They don't have a daycare or nothing. They should have a daycare.
I think they might have a daycare, but I
wonder
want
how big
like
it is in there.
I want a swimming pool and like a gym and you know.
I don't know about it.
He wants an LA Fitness. An LA Fitness with like a church on the corner. He just walking
He
into
just
the,
want LA Fitness.
I just got done with chest. What's the word of God?
reps for Jesus.
Reps for Jesus.
Jesus,
The
man.
Lord's. The
The
Lord.
Lord's reps, right?
The
here.
Lord's
And,
rips.
like on the music, you know, that they play on the intercom. It's all like gospel or like
Oh
or, like
my
Christian
God.
music.
Oh, that's wild.
Now hold on.
You know what's crazy?
All those guys are gay, probably.
I've been to a church that was exactly like that. That had a gym and a basketball court and a
Really?
daycare. Yeah.
I bet it was awesome.
They're trying to get down with.
It was actually
youth
pretty cool
culture.
because I used to like play basketball while my mom was learning about God or whatever.
Whatever
So,
she's doing.
it was pretty cool.
That's the way it should be set up.
Yeah.
And it was called the Church Without Walls. And that bitch had
Oh,
hella
I've heard of
walls.
that church.
Bitch had hell.
Bitch
Well, you
had
got
hella-
4 for sure.
You got 4 and you got multiple rooms. That place is pretty tight.
It's a lie. This title is a lie. Yeah, I used to go to the because my dad is Muslim.
Yeah.
So like I used to go to the mosque and shit, and there would be basketball courts, playgrounds, all that stuff. Those were the funnest times. I don't
I'm
know
not
what
gonna
they were
lie.
talking about
Yeah.
during mosque, but I was hanging out after.
Most mosques have like basketball courts and shit, like, and I fuck with that. I like that.
Arabs be hooping and playing soccer.
They be hooping.
Soccer is like beloved.
Yeah, soccer's beloved all over the world. Because if you think
Except
about
America.
it, you
Yeah,
don't need
pretty much
anything else
everywhere
except
except
America.
America.
Yeah.
Except America.
Because you ever watch the shit?
It's cool.
It takes forever for something to happen.
Soccer is good, but like Americans just suck at it.
Yeah.
We don't have the
we
patience
We
for
never
it.
had a good team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
never-
and yeah, we don't want to root for someone else. Sadly.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Because you watch
No
them,
way
like
we'd ever
they
root
do
for
all
them.
kinds
You
of
want me to
crazy
root for
tricks.
Mexico? I ain't rooting for no
Never.
damn Mexico.
Build that wall, no,
Build that wall. Build that wall. You heard Donald. Build that fucking wall.
fucking wall. Brazil. I don't know what the fuck's happening in Brazil.
Brazil.
Them boys from a favela.
Is that where they have sex with each other? The man have sex with each other?
Speaking of soccer, isn't there a lot of changes going on in soccer? Cristiano Ronaldo's leaving his
Yeah,
club.
he's going to,
Messi left his club.
It's wild right now. That's the only reason I like soccer because it's like it's just way funnier to follow. Like people just do bullshit.
I heard soccer's like way more crooked though, and like
Oh, for
yeah,
sure.
like it's a very crooked game they play.
That's the only thing America got right is that you cannot cheat the league without the league knowing.
The league knows everything, especially
league.
football. Football, they know everything.
Everything.
They have their tentacles everywhere.
They'll
All
let you
them
slide
boys-
though. They'll let you slide with some
All them
stuff.
boys better be vaccinated. If not, they not playing on Sunday.
Yeah, I saw you hit your girl, but did you get the shot?
Do you guys think
That's true.
Do you guys think the NFL didn't know about CTE? Dude, of course they knew about CTE.
knew.
Yeah.
I think I read something that said they knew about it like 50 years ago. But yeah, they knew about it a long time
Just
ago.
keep
They-
saying it's because of something else.
Yeah, they just that's exactly what they did. They
He
was
was
like,
just crazy.
Yeah.
This one guy was predisposed. He came like that. We got him like that.
he was crazy when we got him. And he's crazy when he left us.
Look, nobody told him to hit that boy in the head, but he did.
Nobody told him to shoot his wife and kill himself. All right.
Nobody told him. Nobody
one
told him.
told him.
Nobody told him to do it. The NFL had no part in this.
What was that one dude that did Aaron Hernandez?
Aaron Hernandez.
Recently?
Honestly, there's a good number of them who've done shit like that.
Junior
Yeah.
Seau, he killed his mom. He's killed his mom. He killed it. I think he might have killed his family, but he killed himself. I remember that.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's a lot,
CTE is
man.
real. Chris Benoit, the wrestling dude.
Oh,
the
that
wrestling
was he had a horrible case of it.
R.I.P. to the boy. He was a good
man.
guy too, up until he fucking killed his family.
Yeah, he had a horrible case of CTE, which is so strange, man. Your
Dude,
brain,
the WWE is a fucked world.
it's one of the
Oh, yeah.
worst in terms of like looking out for their like talent. It's probably the
They
worst
don't do
organization.
They don't do shit.
They treat
for
them like garbage. And if you get injured, they cut you within like let's say if you get injured and you can't perform for like 4 weeks, if it gets to 6 weeks, they cut you.
Yeah,
If you haven't performed in 6 weeks, you're gone.
it's shit. They just travel around fighting each other in goddamn underwear.
And they're all on
Right.
pain pills.
All these
right?
people watching and shit, kids and shit.
That's crazy, man.
All these kids
Sweat, which
fuck
is
yeah.
sweaty rednecks.
Dude, I'll tell you what though, for some reason, like, well, I mean, not for some reason, like, I guess the nostalgia factor, but like, people from wrestling are being just like boasted up, like as actors, like
Because they were
any
acting.
commercial you put them in, you're just like, fuck, that's the Undertaker. Let's
Yeah.
go. You know what I mean? Like, you're happy to see him. Those guys are
like-
finding success
Because
out
you like
of
the
it.
character.
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
the character.
I'm glad that some of them have like the John Cena's and The Rock, you know, and
And
fucking
Ric Flair.
Batista.
Ric
Su-
Flair
the
doesn't have
Suicide
to-
Squad was good. He did a
Ric
good
Flair
job in
doesn't
it.
have to do coke anymore. Thank God.
He just has to be in a rap video like
Exactly.
once every 2 years. That's it.
That
Yeah,
man,
around.
that man is a party animal.
Yeah. Woo! Woo!
Fucking old ass man slapping you on the chest.
That's hilarious.
That guy's voice has got to be gone.
It's
Nature
gotta be.
boy.
Nature boy.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, like you said, Bautista's doing good. John Cena's doing good.
Yeah.
They don't got to do all that weird
Batista's
shit.
getting a big head. Apparently,
He already had one.
I read. Yeah, he do got a big old head,
Big old
thick
noggin.
neck head ass boy.
Thick neck head ass boy.
I saw something that like John Cena wanted to work with him, and Batista was basically like, "Nah, man." Like, he's basically, I'm trying to separate myself from the wrestling. Like, I want to be an actual actor. So I guess he's trying to
Feel that.
actually be an
Yeah,
actor.
man. He's trying to do shit.
Trying to do shit, I guess.
Bro, there was a video of Brock Lesnar like going in to do like a UFC fight, but he was still doing like WWE at the time, right? Mm-hmm. So somebody from WWE like walked out while Brock Lesnar was walking out and tried to like do like a fake beef thing, and Brock Lesnar was like, "No, I have like a real fight. Like, I actually have to fight somebody right now."
Damn, like
get out of
you
my
saw
way.
him like
He was
brush it
walking
off.
He was walking to the octagon. He was like, "No, dude, I have to go fight somebody right now."
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, come on."
I thought he was gonna flex for the cameras for a sec. What's that?
He's like,
Brock.
nah. Yeah, you got to get in the UFC, bro. That's a different mind state. You're trying to fucking kill that guy.
Dude, that
Yeah.
guy will kill you if he can.
Yeah, that too.
If the referee doesn't stop you, he will kill you with his fist.
Oh, guys, speaking of the UFC that y'all said that beat the shit out of you until you're dead, there was this guy who made his debut, right? I don't
Yeah.
know what class he was in. Like, not super heavy, but not super, like a thin, taller dude, I think.
Patty Pimblett?
Yes.
The
Oh, the
Irish,
British
Irishman?
guy?
He's a fucking Irish guy?
Fucking-
Irish.
he's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Irish.
Yeah, the fucking hard who's hard.
There's a fucking, I'll beat the brakes off this guy for like some shit. Like, so he
Wait.
comes in, the guy has a bowl haircut, as bowl as you can get, right? Like, not even a bowl haircut, even worse. The sideburns are lower. It's like an Ed Sheeran haircut, and then the bangs are straight, right? He's just a skinny Ron Weasley looking dude. Not a skinny, like he's like
He
a
beat
cut
the
dude.
fuck out of that man.
Beat the brakes off of this other guy, and then just talk shit with his bowl
Videos
haircut.
came, yeah, beat the
the
brakes off.
brakes
1,
off,
2,
man.
goodbye.
Dude, goodbye. I'm coming for this whole thing. Dana, wait.
That's a good note to end on.
Go get a bowl haircut, everyone.
1, 2, goodbye.
1, 2, goodbye.
That sounded more Indian than Irish.
1, 2, goodbye.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Of course it is, bro. Patty Pimblett. That was a pretty good one. P-A-D-D-Y. Patty, you're gonna be a fighter when you